So, I got my Tesla in 2019 and I paid for the full self-driving package. And I can tell you, from having this car and using full self-driving from 2019 to now 2025, there has been a drastic difference in how this car operates and drives. It's amazing the transformation and how intelligent this self-driving feature has gotten, to the point where it's nothing compared to how it was before. Now this thing is reading everything. It's telling if the car is in front of you, indicating. It usually slams on the brakes when he was in this lane and people was trying to merge. Now the car has gotten so great that when it comes up and it knows that there's a car merging, it switches the lane just so that person can merge. It's able to pick up cones. It's able to pick up when a car is merging over into a lane that you're planning on merging over into. It's picking up, you can read it reads the lights, when it's yellow, when it's red, when it's yield sign, and it's a stop sign. This thing is unbelievable how great Tesla's self-driving has gotten. And when it was doing it on the streets, it was not nowhere close to as advanced it is now. But it has gotten so good that I could literally leave my house, and once I put the car in drive and I start to move, I can literally put the self-driving on, and automatically I can just sit back and relax and watch the car drive to my destination on its own. To now, to where it can pull up, it's switching lane, like it's picking up all these lights, the intersections. Look at this person about to merge. Getting on the road. It sees every single thing in front of it and behind it. To where even if I'm in the middle lane on the highway, or no matter of fact, say I'm in the left lane, I'm in the fast lane on the highway, and there's a car coming behind me that's faster and going faster than the speed that I'm going. The car knows to switch lanes and to go over to the middle lane so they can allow that car to pass, and then it would indicate and switch back over. People make fun of Tesla's self-driving in the beginning stage and saying how it was getting into accidents and how unsafe it was and stuff like that. But I can tell you from experience and from seeing other people drive and how they drive and what they do while they're driving, I can tell you this much. Tesla self-driving is hands down one of the best things I've ever experienced or ever seen in my life. I tried Waymo, so I know how great or good Waymo is that I've seen so far. But to know that this thing don't have the crazy expensive technology that Waymo has, but it's able to do the things that it does, it's really, really impressive to me. Really, really, really impressive to me. So if you are thinking about getting a Tesla and you're worried about if this self-driving is safe, is it good enough, all that stuff, I can tell you this much from my experience, from me experience driving this car and seeing and observing this car, seeing cars that's pushed over in the middle of the road and the car knows to go around it, and if there's a double parked, it knows to go around, and it sees it's so impressive how great the self-driving is on this car. So impressive to where I don't even have to take over like I usually do before. Before, I used to have to take over in certain places where certain things were skeptical, but now it's gotten that good that I do not have to do that anymore. I want you to really understand that, to me, the full self-driving now, it's definitely worth it. Because there's a lot of people saying, oh, it's not worth it, it's too much money, all that stuff. I can tell you it's definitely worth it. It's hands down worth it, because this is something that not only is good now, it's getting better with time. Every time you look, there's an update, and every time you look, the update, it's fixing something. You know, the car is so smart that I'm in Long Island right now, and in Long Island, the car knows if it's in the right lane. After you reach the light, you could turn right on red in Long Island, and it actually does it. And it knows not to do it in Queens. It knows not to do it in Brooklyn. It knows not to do it in the Bronx. But in Long Island, it knows to do it because it knows it's allowed in Long Island. This car would literally drive in the parking lots. It would drive in the parking lot. And if you were sitting there trying to look for parking, the car would park into a spot that you found. It would literally park into the spot. The parking before, to me, took forever to parallel park between two cars. It took forever to park into a parking spot. But the parking has gotten so good that it can actually parallel park 1, 2, 3. Drive into a spot 1, 2, 3. This car is hands down the best car I've ever had. And we all know cars are not good investments. They're all liabilities. They're not assets. They go down in value tremendously year after year after year. But I can tell you that the experience of owning a Tesla, the experience of having this car, the experience of driving this car, hands down, one of the best. Speed, talking about fast. The car is very fast. We're talking about handling. Handling is very good on this car. When we talk about features, amazing features, the only thing that I can tell you is not the best with this car is how it eats up the tires of this car. The tires do not last very long on this car because the car is so heavy. So tires is a huge thing, right? So that's one thing that you have to invest in a lot more than a traditional like a Honda or Toyota with a front wheel drive car. You're gonna have to buy tires, and you don't want to buy tires that's cheap. You want to buy yourself some good tires, right? Because the tires that comes in this car is expensive, good quality tires, and each one of those tires costs about $300 a piece. So you have to think about that. That's where your money is going to go. It's going to go into tires. And then you could say the heat in this car, it's okay. It's good enough. It suffices, but it drains the battery, just like the AC drains the battery. And it doesn't get as hot as a traditional car. And that's why you have to like turn on your heated seats. You know, that's why you have to put on your heated seats, because that's where you're going to get a lot of heat, a body heat. But when it comes to the heat that I felt in like a Hyundai, no comparison. You know, AC is pretty good, but that drains the battery too, so you got to think about that. Battery degradation is a thing. You know, I don't remember exactly how much miles I was getting when I was first charging the car, when I first got the car, but now I think the top miles that I get when I charge the car is 265 or 268 miles or something like that. That's the top that I get. And before it was like closer to 300. So battery degradation from 2019 to now has went down a good amount. And I only use supercharge if it's an emergency. So it's not like something that I typically use. I typically use my house charger on the car. So I can't even use that as, oh, my battery degraded because of supercharging. No, that's not the reason. It's not supercharging. It's actually because of the battery degradation. Just happens over time from you charging the battery so much, you know? And because I charge the car every single day, I'm pretty sure that contributes probably towards it too, you know? But this is just my video of me basically telling you how great this car has been. And that's the experience from owning this car, the experience of having this car is definitely something that I can look back years from now and say I'm glad I experienced it. Alright, so if you guys are thinking about getting one and you have your own house, I recommend you doing it. Alright, you already know what it is. Make sure you guys subscribe if you are new to the channel. Alright, make sure you guys be safe and be good to each other. Alright, you already know what it is. Peace!